What's going on, everybody? This is Dan DePasquale. Just a quick video here. I wanted to show you how easy it is to customize the blog that you guys are about to pick up right below this video for just 25 bucks. Okay? Any industry that you're in right now, you must have a presence online. You need to set yourself apart as the authority in your market for whatever industry you're in, whether it's real estate investing, whether you're in insurance, any sales, any service industry, you have to have a presence online. Okay, your blog will bring traffic to your website through different marketing, through different searches. People are going to see your blog. They're going to see that you know what you're talking about, and they're going to click on your website, and it's going to bring you traffic and bring you business. Okay, this is a quick video again just to show you how to customize this blog. The blog that you see right now in front of you on your screen is actually my personal blog. I have over $700 invested in this blog, and it's nowhere near as SEO friendly or doesn't get half the traffic that the blog that I'm about to show you does. So hang tight. We're going to go into it. We're going to fly through it, but everything you need to know is going to be provided to you as well. I have a ton of personal training on my site here that you can get access to once you're a business partner and you have the blog. And our team also provides a ton of other training for you. So we're going to get started here, but anytime you guys are ready, just hit that button below this video. 25 bucks to get your blog. You can be rocking and rolling in about 5 minutes. We're going to get into it right now. Okay, what's going on, everybody? This is Dan DePasquale, dandepasquale.com, owner of the Atlas Global Network. Wanted to shoot this quick video for you. I've got one of the members on my team here who wanted me to do this for us. Basically, this is how to customize your blog with us to do anything you want. Okay, the girl in particular that requested this, she's a real estate investor. She said, hey, I know a lot of real estate investors that could really use this to get their name out there to market more. Okay, so I'm going to show you how to actually customize this blog real quick and show you some of the possibilities here. Okay, now this is the home page for the blog that we're on here. We actually borrowed a friend's here. We stripped it. We're going to put everything back and show you how quick and easy this is. Okay, now her name is Christina. I'm actually going to use a picture just off her Facebook account here to actually make a header for her real quick. Okay, that's Christina. We're just going to save that image so we can use it in our header. All right, we've got that. All right, and I use PowerPoint to do a lot of different things. Now, when we go into the customization side of this here, got my phone going off in the background. When you go here under header, it's going to show you the dimensions, okay? It wants it to be 940 by 198. That's the size that they want it, okay? That's what's going to fit in that box perfectly, and it's going to look good. So what I do is I just get as close to that as I can, okay? 940 is the width and 198 is the height. So I've got 198 divided by 940, 21.06%. Now in PowerPoint, just so you know this, the widest you can get something is 56 wide by 56 tall. Okay, let me do that again real quick because I forgot the number I'm chatting here. So I've got 21.06%. So if I can go 56 wide, I'm going to be 11.79 tall. Okay, so I'm actually going to open up PowerPoint here real quick. And I'm going to go up to my page setup. Stick all those numbers, but so we'll hit OK. And then we've got the exact dimensions here, not the exact dimensions because we're actually going to blow it up a little bit, but I'm just going to throw together a really quick header to show you. You can actually outsource your headers to Fiverr.com. It's Fiverr or Fivver. I can't remember. I actually have it saved on my desktop, but for $5, it'll actually create you a nice custom header. But you can do it pretty easily in PowerPoint by yourself. I'm just going to show you here real quick. Now, keep in mind, she's a real estate investor. You can do this for any business, okay? If you don't have a blog right now and you're in the sales and marketing world, you're behind the eight ball, okay? You have to have some sort of recognition online no matter what you're doing. Let me see here. We're just going to kind of tilt it a little bit, change our background. Let's see. We'll just do like a blue background. Good enough for now. We'll put a little border. I don't like the way that it looks. We'll just straighten it out a little bit. Okay. So what we're actually going to do, we're just going to put her name on here. And you can put whatever you want on here. You know, you can get fancy with it. Like I said, I'm not a professional graphic artist here. So let's see. Christina. Oop, I got caps locks. Schottenbauer. All right. So basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to center that there. Let's go with black for the text. And we'll go to like a script font here. Where is it? There it is. Okay, so we've got Christina Schottenbauer. Then we're actually going to go, whoops, a little bit bigger. Good enough. We'll keep it black. We'll go to my favorite font here. This Baskerville Old Face just looks nice. Your local real estate investment specialist. I'm just doing something generic just to show you what you can do, but obviously your tagline can be whatever you want it to be. Let me see here, see if we can make that look a little nicer. Put that in quotes real quick. Obviously that's not the best tagline in the world, but like I said, I'm not going to sit here and rack my brain. I'm just trying to get through this to show you guys what you can do here. Let that center. You know what? I'm actually going to move this up a little bit. Well, you know what? I keep changing my mind here. Let me center this real quick in this blue area. We'll center that. That's kind of big. Shrink that down a little bit. Put that on one line. Bring it down a little bit. Okay. And then we're just going to put in, obviously you'd want your contact information in your header usually. We're going to have a contact tab on the blog itself though. And when I say blog, you want to think of a blog just as a website, but you can put user-created content on there and articles every single day. You're going to rank in the search engines. You're going to stand out as an authority in your field because you're going to write articles pertaining to your field, in this case, real estate investing. People are going to see that, and they are going to know that you know what you're talking about. I'll just let me finish this real quick, then I'll finish my thought. Okay, so something like that. Okay, we're just going to do, again, a quick generic header here. You can get as fancy as you want with it, but you know, this blog is 25 bucks a month. That's it. Okay, 300 bucks a year. That's it. I know you're spending more than that on marketing right now. And for instance, as a real estate investor, I was just telling Christina this earlier. Imagine that you have an offer. It's sitting on somebody's dining room table, and you know what? They say, you know what? I want to see who Christina is. You know, who am I dealing with? And then they Google her. Rather than just seeing a Facebook page and some other random social media stuff, they'll come across her blog. They'll see that she knows what she's talking about and that she can be trusted. She's an authority in the field, especially locally as a real estate investor. She's not out just to make the quick buck. She cares about educating her clients. They're going to do business with her. Okay? So potentially she could get $10,000 on that one deal. Tell me that's not worth 25 bucks a month to create that online presence for yourself and for your business. Okay? It's well worth it. Now we're going to save this real quick. We're just going to save it as a JPEG here, which is an image file. And we'll just save it as Christina. Okay. Now, to get this into your header, what you want to remember is those pixels it's telling you, 940 by 198. So what we're going to do is we're just going to open that with Microsoft Office 2010 or whatever you have. We're going to go to Picture, we're going to go to Resize, and again, it was 940 by 198. 940 by 198 in the custom width and height over here. Hit OK, hit the Save button, it saves, and now let's upload that header. We're going to go right here, we're going to hit Choose File, select that, upload it, and it fits perfectly within that box, okay? So right now, if we go, see what it looks like here. Bam, okay? We've got that nice header image in there, and like I said, I'm just making it really, really fast here. You can actually get this to look a little bit clearer. It actually looks slightly blurry right now, but so we've got the header in there. Next thing I want to show you is how to create a menu. And like I said, I'm flying through this, but you know what? Let's actually do the background image real quick. You'll see here the background is just white. It's kind of dull. I've got a real estate picture already saved, so we're just going to go to background. Maybe I don't. Okay, we'll actually hit Choose File. And let's just say real estate. I think that's what I saved the picture as. Oh, let's see here. Okay. No idea. No idea where I put it. So I'll actually show you how to do it from the beginning here. We're going to go to Google, Images. We'll just search real estate. And you want a pretty big picture. When you're in Images, if you hold your mouse over, it'll show you the size down here. So down here it says 2560 by 1920. That's pretty good size. So we're actually going to use that one. And to save that to your computer, you're just going to hit Save Image As after you right click. Okay, that's called condos. That's fine. We'll just save it. We'll go back here. Hit Choose File, select condos, upload it. It'll take a minute to upload. Okay, so right now it's tiled like that, and I don't like that. I like to get a picture that's big enough so you're not going to see it all those times. Okay, so we've got it centered. Let's tile it. We'll tile it vertically, and we'll hit Save. Okay, and we're going to see how that looks, and then we can go back in and tweak it if need be. And the reason I keep going in and out of Internet Explorer is when it refreshes, it'll actually update. Okay, so now the background, we've actually got a nice sky blue color over here. We've got the starting of the house. And as this page is longer, you're going to see more of that image in the background. Okay, and you can put whatever image you want on there. And keep in mind, this is a white label WordPress function. You can do whatever you want. We're not going to shut you down. You know, you're not going to get shut down for anything, as long as it's not illegal. Okay. So we've got our background image in there. Let's go to menus real quick. And what these are is you can go in here and create pages. You know, if you want an offer page, you know, if you're a life insurance rep, if you're any sort of salesman, you can have an offer page. You can have a bio page. And I've actually done that. We're using my buddy Dave's site here, so we're just going to go ahead and select what pages we want in the menu section. And we're just going to hit Add to Menu. And we're going to hit Save Menu. You can have a footer menu and a header menu. And we've just got a header menu here. So we're actually going to hit refresh. And there you go. You've got home, Dave's bio, which, you know, we're doing this for Christina, but to save time, I'm actually just showing you. This is where you would actually write your biography, who you are, what you do, all that good stuff. You can have a contact page here with all the information. Okay, there's a picture of Dave, how to contact him. We have an offer package walkthrough and a seller presentation on his, just to give you an idea here. You know, he's got a video on here walking through his offer package for real estate, seller presentation for real estate, bunch of different things, okay? And one of the things that Christina wanted me to show is how we can get the ads in the sidebar over here, okay? So what I'm going to do is, if you're in real estate investing, you're very familiar with bandit signs, okay? And if you're not in real estate investing, you're in a different sales or services industry. What a bandit sign is just those signs you see on the side of the road that say "We buy houses" or "Sell your house fast," things like that. You'll see them for car loan companies, a bunch of different things. So one thing you want to remember with this blogging system, your sidebar banner ads need to be 300 wide, and they can be as tall or as short as you want them. So what I'll usually do, okay, so this is going to be her sidebar ad. You know what? Let's do it a little bit shorter so it's a little bit wider. There we go. Okay. And we're just going to make this like a yellow background so it pops. And we'll just put very standard in the real estate investing industry here. We're just going to put "We buy houses." And we'll do it in a real thick, heavy font. Black. We need to make that a little bit smaller. Okay. We buy. What if I should put "I buy"? If you want to make it more personal, you can put "I buy houses." I'm just going to put we buy houses just to save a little time here. Let's go 210, shrink it a little bit. Okay, so we've got "We buy houses." We're going to put in a little separator here. If you don't know how to use PowerPoint, don't worry about it. I will teach you everything you need to know. You know, once you get in and start playing with it, there's a lot you can do with it. Okay, "We buy houses." And then we're going to basically copy this. And we'll go a little bit less heavy of a font here. And a little bit smaller. We're actually going to make it the width of the thing here. Okay, then we're just going to put, any condition. Let me make this just regular Arial here. But any condition, any area, fast cash, we'll put in foreclosure, upside down, we don't care. Okay. Now, depending, if you have an autoresponder system, which is emails, or if you want this to go to a different page, we can put "click" here, and I'm just going to put "call now," and then we're actually going to put like a "click here" button in. And I would usually put the phone number on there, but I don't want everybody in the world calling Christina for advice on this. She's concentrated on real estate investing. So we'll put like a button in there, and then let's see here. Click here. Okay, and you can even put, if you have, I can show you how to make it so when they click there, they'll actually be redirected to another page on your blog where they can actually fill out, here's my name, here's the address, here's how much I want for the property, all that stuff. If you're in insurance, I can have it, forward to another form or another website where they say, give me all your information, so we can do a policy. So this is just an example. Just keep in mind, this is real estate investing themed for this particular example, but this can be applied to any sales industry or services industry. Okay, so we're actually just going to save that as a JPEG. We're going to go back to our blog real quick. We're going to go to widgets, and up here in the primary widget area where there's a text, this is where we're actually going to paste that, but I'm going to show you how we're going to get it in there. We're going to go to posts and add new. We're going to click add media, and we're actually going to upload that banner we just made. Over here, we're just going to have it centered. We're going to hit insert into this post. Now we're in the text part here. Now we're going to click on visual, and you're going to see that. We're going to edit that image under advanced settings, and we're going to make it 300 by, what did I make it? Darn it. Okay, so we're going to go 300 by 600 is what we're actually going to do it. Okay, and that'll keep the proportions right. So we're going to go 300 by 600 and hit update. Okay, so it made it bigger. Now I'm going to put a little border on it, just a thin black border. And we're just going to go in there and we're going to hit that 2 there and hit update. Now it's got a black border around it. Now to make it clickable, you're just going to click on it and hit this link button. And you're going to have it go wherever you want it to go. I'm just going to send it to my company's homepage just for this example. Okay, and we're going to click open in new window, hit update, and we're going to go back to the text editor here, which this is an HTML code. We're going to hit copy. We're going to go back to appearance and hit widgets. It is okay to leave that page. And in this text area here, we're just going to paste that, hit save, and let's show you what it looks like. I might have to close down and reopen it. Sometimes if it doesn't take effect right away, it just takes a couple minutes, but if you're in Internet Explorer, you can actually clear your cookies and cache every time you close and reopen it, so that's why I always have mine set that way. Alright. Bam. There we are. Okay. So there's no post here right now, so it says nothing found, but here's this big banner ad here. It says, we buy houses, any condition, any area, fast cash, in foreclosure, upside down, we don't care. Call now or click here. If they click there, again, you can set this to redirect to whatever website you want, okay? Whether it's an internal page on your blog, this is my company's website. I can show you how to set up an offer form, for whatever you want, okay? Where you're going to capture their information, you can call them back or email them or whatever you want to do. But bam, okay? Now, the whole point of this blog, I don't care if you have another website, okay? If you look at my company website, we'll click on our banner ad again there, okay? You'll see here, the only way that I can get traffic, this website doesn't bring traffic, okay? I've got all this great stuff on here. We've got our houses on here, okay? But I have to market to bring traffic here, okay? We advertise on Craigslist. We do a bunch of different stuff. But I have a blog, okay, where I actually blog about things related to real estate, related to my specific things with online marketing, okay? What a blog does is you're going to write an article. Let me actually go in here real quick. You know what? Real quick, I'm actually just going to steal an article just for the purposes of this. But we'll go to Google real quick. We'll just type in real estate investing just to give you an idea. Okay, let's see. Let's just click on this. Okay, real estate investing 101, how to get started in today's market. Great, perfect. Okay, we're just going to copy this. Again, just for the purposes of this demonstration. I don't recommend copying blogs. Okay, so we're actually going to copy that. We're going to go to post. We're going to go to add new. Now let's say this was about something, Christina just discovered a new way to fix a hot water heater. Great. Blog about it, okay? Tell the world about it. We're going to put in here real estate investing 101. We're going to go down here. We're going to paste that in. Good enough, okay? Now it's actually going to make you write a keyword-rich blog. We've actually got other stuff on that, but you know what? Real estate investing 101, we'll put quick fix for a hot water heater. Okay? Now, what we're going to do, we're going to call this our keyword phrase. Okay? So anytime somebody searches quick fix for a hot water heater, we're going to be ranked somewhere on Google, depending on how good you get at this. Okay, so we've got that set as our keyword. Now, if we hit save draft here real quick, you're going to see it's actually going to grade you. Okay? You want to be green with all these. Our keyword density is nothing because we want to have this built in. Now, I'm not going to take the time to sit here and teach you how to write a blog. I've got other training videos for that you're going to get as soon as you sign up by hitting that button below. So I'm just going to actually paste it in here a few times so you can see it measure the keyword density. A couple more times here. But you just want to work that in, how to quick fix for a hot water heater, just as you're writing the article. When we hit save draft, you're going to see my keyword density is going to increase, but it's still not high enough. Let's do it a couple more times here. Okay, and we'll hit save draft. Okay, we're at 0.77. You want to be between 1 and 3%. So 1 and 3%, that's going to turn green. It's going to make you do all these things to make sure you have an SEO-rich blog. So when people go search, quick fix for a hot water heater, they're going to see Christina's blog. They're going to see that she knows what she's talking about. She's going to have advertisements on that blog where, whether she wants to buy their house, whether it's just tips and tricks. There is so many things that you can do that it's crazy. Okay. We'll hit publish real quick. I just want to show you what it looks like when it's published. And we can insert images, we can insert videos, we can do a bunch of different things. But again, I don't want to take all night with you here. I'm just trying to get through this real quick, or all day, depending on when you're watching this video, I guess. But this will bring you a lot more business, okay? Because you can shoot this out to people. Anytime you write a new blog, you can create your list. You'll have your email list. And if you need help with that, let us know. We have a phenomenal program for that. But there you go, okay? Real Estate Investing 101, quick fix for a hot water heater. And these will all just be, going down the screen. They're all individual things. You've got your advertisement here. I can teach you how to put advertisements within the article themselves, okay? To give you an idea real quick, like if we go to Google right now, google.com, like I just did something the other day, as an example. I'll show you here real quick. Wedding planner in Akron, okay? And you can target keywords where, let me see, we're on the first page of Google here real quick. There we go, okay? Wedding planner in Akron, bam. Okay, now this is my Empower Network blog. There's my header up here, wedding planner in Akron. So somebody went to Google, they typed in wedding planner in Akron. Okay, I've got this nice written article here. I've got some images in here. I've got a video embedded. It talks about who to contact for a wedding planner in Akron. I've also got in the sidebar here, I've got advertisements for a couple different companies I do stuff with. Okay, and let me show you something here. Say this was the We Buy Houses ad, okay? We can click here. This is what's known as a capture page where people are going to put in their email to see a presentation you have. On here, this could say, we'll send you we'll send you an offer on your house within 24 hours. Please complete this information, and bam, okay? That's going to get emailed to you, and you can send them their offer. You can send them their insurance quote, whatever industry you're in, okay? But so this person searched wedding planner in Akron. They clicked on my blog. They came here. They see this nice article. You know, they've got these ads over here. They see who I am. Okay. They look at all these other things, make money blogging, all that good stuff. Guys, there is so much you can do with this. I can't sit here for 6 hours and explain all this to you, but I promise you the possibilities are endless. Okay. I'm going to show you my personal blog real quick, another one that I have, which, you know, I'm up to over $800 that I've invested into it. You know, for 25 bucks, you can get started with Empower. This one right now. Again, there should be a link right below. You can get signed up. But, you know, there's so many things on here. Like I've got, you know, a welcome video welcoming people to my blog. I've got, you know, get connected with me. We can make these pages for you or help you make these pages where they can get you on Facebook, Skype, LinkedIn, you know, wherever. Resources, business partner access. I've actually got, this is all the training videos you're going to get from me, and my team has even more, okay? But we can set this stuff up for you. I actually have mine password protected. You know, there is so much we can do. Like if you're using, even if you say, you know what, I've got a website, I'm using FreedomSoft, you know, as an investor. I have an insurance site. I have a realtor site. Great, okay? I have a girl that works with me. She got a realtor license. They gave her a Keller Williams site. I'm like, great. How do you get people to see that site? And she kind of couldn't answer me. Okay. If you write articles online about your specific niche that you're in, okay, if you're a real estate investor in Virginia and you write about real estate investing in Virginia, people search everything online. Okay. The more and more content you add, if you can write a couple blogs a week and just start publishing stuff and pushing it out on the internet, you're quickly going to become that authority figure in your market, in your industry for whatever it is that you do. Okay? Like I said, if somebody wants to do business with you, as an example, as a real estate investor, and they've got a contract from you sitting on their dining room table and they're wondering whether or not to work with you, and they say, you know what, let me do a Google search real quick, and they search and all they see is your Facebook where you're talking about partying or, you know, telling jokes and stuff, that doesn't say anything about you. But if they search you and they say, oh, the official blog of Christina Schottenbauer, Dan DiPasquale, and they start reading about you and see all the stuff that you're involved in and, you know, all the stuff that you care about and how much you really know about what you're doing, it's going to set you apart. And you're going to get, even if that gets you one more deal a year, if it gets you one more real estate deal, one more insurance policy, one more car sale, whatever it does, it pays for it 10 times over, guys. Okay? Hit the button below this video. Get your blog right now. It's 25 bucks. You can be a reseller if you want. You can make a ton of money with this company too. But at the very least, get a blog right now. 25 bucks. That's it. Okay? Far less than a tank of gas, less than going out to dinner. 25 bucks is going to get you that credibility online. Okay? It's very important in this day and age. What are you going to do 5 years from now when newspapers aren't around anymore and snail mail doesn't exist? Okay? You have to learn how to market online and market yourself online and brand yourself right now. Don't wait another day. Hit the button right below this video and get signed up right now. It's only 25 bucks and we're going to show you how to do everything. If you have any questions at all, contact the person that sent you this video or just hit the link below, get started, and then contact us. It's 25 bucks, guys. Okay? Don't be cheap on yourself. Learn how to do this. The amount of education you're going to get for that 25 bucks, besides the blogging system, which is going to make you a ton of money, is priceless. Okay? To learn how to do this stuff is going to make you a ton of money, whether you're a reseller with us or you're just doing it for your specific field. Again, whether it's real estate, insurance, whatever it is, hit that button right now. I'm Dan DiPasquale. I'll talk to you guys very soon.